Great, grand, and glorious good morning to you, my global community. Great, grand, and glorious good morning to you. I know it has been a long time, but with everything that's going on in the world, I just knew it was time for us to come together and create some good energy on the planet, to connect again, to be together again. So call up the global community and let them know that we are on the line. Come on, great, grand, and glorious good morning to you. It's Saturday morning and we're an hour later than normal, but that's okay. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Come on, call up the people and let them know that we at the Global Community Connection, we got some work to do. How you doing out there? Come on, we're getting ready to suit up. We're getting ready to check in. We're getting ready to do some work this morning, okay? Where are you? Good morning, Nola. Good morning, ATL. Deep bow to the spiritual warriors. Warriors, I need you in here. I need you suited up this morning because we got some work to do. Good morning, Morocco. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in to the Global Community Connection. It has been a while. It has been a while since we have risen together, lifted up our energy together, since we have been together. But I've been watching what's going on, and I said, okay, it's time for the community to come together. Have you missed me? Have you missed each other? Good morning, San Jose. Good morning, New York. Good morning, North Carolina, Long Island. Come on into the Global Community Connection. Come on in, Delaware, Alabama, Akron, Ohio, St. Louis, Missouri. Come on in. We got some work to do because the world is a hot mess right now. The world is a hot mess. And we know that when we come together and we connect together and we send out good energy, it impacts the entire world. So come on in, Global Community Connection. Yes, come on in so we can do some work. How are you doing out there? How are you doing out there? How is my Abundance Nation? How is the HAP people? How I know my Spiritual Studies Sanctuary is okay because we are together working it every Sunday morning. Good morning, Augusta. Good morning, Vegas. Good morning. People didn't know I was coming. So they're probably like, what in the world? But they know it's time for us to rise up. I don't know if you're on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast where it is snowing. On the first day of daylight savings time, it is snowing. I think it's Ukrainian snow because we know that what happens on one part of the world impacts the other part of the world. So that's why we are here together, getting ready to suit up so that we can send some good energy out to the world, because I think the world needs some good energy. What about you? Do you think the world needs some good energy, Chicago? Come on, y'all greet each other, greet me. We getting ready to suit up. Wait a minute. I got a little something I want you to see. Yeah, look what I made. The Global Community Connection all over the world. Europe is here. Missouri is here. Who else is here? San Antonio, Texas is here. Yes, I know you didn't expect to see me, right? Because it's been a while, but it's Saturday morning. The world is in need, Portugal. The world is in need, okay? Between the prices and the money and the woo, the ba, the boop, bop, bop, we're going to clean up. All right. So y'all ready to suit up? You know how to suit up each and every morning, right? We did it for a year together. Mississippi. So this morning we are suiting up. And you're going to put the whole thing in the thread, the entire statement in the thread, and then add your answer to it. Yes, I know, Indiana, it's freezing. It's snowing. Yesterday it was 68 degrees or 66, and today it's snowing. Okay, DMV, I'm glad you're here. Where's Brooklyn? Somebody, I'm not saying another word until Brooklyn checks in. I can't move without Brooklyn and the Bronx. Come on, Brooklyn. I'm waiting for you. I see Morocco. I see California. I see Pennsylvania. I'm waiting for Brooklyn. Come on, free. The Brooklyn's in the house. Okay, we can do it now. Waiting for the Philly Boogie Down Bronx and Philly. All right, those are my home cities. Those are the places I belong to. So you ready to suit up? Here's your thread this morning, okay? It's time for me to blank. Fill in that. It's time for me to what? What is it time for you to do right now? With everything that's going on in the world, if you turn within, what is it time for you to do right now? Come on, Nola. What's it time for you to do, Be More? What is it time for you to do in your life, with your time, with your energy, other than being freaked out about all the conglomeration that's going on in the world? It's time for me to what? Put the whole thing in the thread so we have a complete thought that we're sending out to the universe, okay? I got some tools for you today. I got some tricks for you today. I got some things I'm going to share with you today so that we can get up. Boogie Down Bronx is here. It's time for me to believe in myself. Yes, it's time for me to stop being so content. This is a growing time. This is a healing time. I know it doesn't look like that. I know it doesn't feel like that, but this is a good time. Things are changing. So you can't get stuck in what's going on. You've got to set your vision out so that whatever unfolds, you'll be in alignment with it. Okay. It's time for me to what? It's time for me to realign and prepare. I like that. It's time for me to choose me right now. Good. It's time for me, to leave my marriage. Okay, darling, you need to call me on the R Spot. Did y'all know I had a new podcast? It's not broadcasted yet, but we are creating it now. The R Spot has gone live. It is a podcast on Shondaland, and you can call me live and I will work you through your relationship issues. We're going to put that information in the thread so that you know the number to call me every Tuesday, every Thursday, and you can talk about your relationship challenges, issues, problems, upsets, breakdowns, and blessings. All right, come on, suit up this morning. It's time for me to create love. It's time for me to send peace in the world. It's time for me to stop worrying about what other people think about me. It's time. It is time. It is time. This is a powerful time. I know that it looks distressful and it looks frightening, but it's also a good time. It's time for me to bring out the best. Come on, you better talk about it. It's time for me to what? It's time for me. Come on, put it out there. We've been so busy focusing on what's going on. It's time for us to turn within. I had this beautiful affirmation that I wanted to read to you from Marcus Aurelius. Can you imagine? I didn't know he was such a wonderful philosopher until I started reading his stuff. But he said that people will go to the islands, and they'll go to the sun, and they'll go everywhere looking for rest and respite, when the truth is that everything they need is within. It is time for me to what? What is it time for you to do? Take a breath, go within. It's time for me to what? Suit up this morning. Put it out in the world this morning so that your energy is also out there. We know that whatever goes on in one part of the world happens all over the world. The air that we're breathing today was in Ukraine yesterday. That's why it's snowing. That's why people's allergies are all tuned up. It's time for me to what? It's time for me. And then we're going to look at what are the steps that we need to take to do what we need to do right now so that we don't become consumed and overwhelmed. You all see my sign on the wall, right? You see my sign on the wall? It's time for me to trust. It's time for me to trust myself. It's time for me to trust God. It's time for me to trust Source, Creator, Life. It's time for me to trust the process. It's time for me to trust my intuition. It's time for me. It is time for me. That's how we're suiting up this morning. Come on in, global community. We haven't been together in, oh my goodness, it's been months and months and months. Yeah. It's been months and months and months. And so lots of good stuff is happening. I've got a new podcast I want to tell you about, the R Spot. We're taping every single Tuesday. We're going to put the number in the thread so that you can call in and talk to me live every single Tuesday and be a part of the R Spot, the Relationship Spot podcast. I've got a new tool I want to introduce to you today. And of course, we're going to do our work. We're going to suit up. It's time for me to live well in faith. Yes, it's time for me to trust God's presence within me. If nobody says anything else, that's the one we need to do. It's time. It is time. It is time. Don't get caught up in the events, because the events are simply the effect. I want you to become the cause. Be cause. Be the cause of what it is that you're experiencing in your life, because if not, you'll be taken off by everything that's going on. Life is still going on. We can't act like it's not going on, but we got tools. So I want to remind you of our tools that we have to use so that we can do something different. Oh, it's so good to be with you this morning. Yes, it's time for me to hallelujah. Yes, it's time to give a big hallelujah. It is sure time. It's time for me to get out of my own way, okay? And trust. How many of you think that the Creator doesn't know what's going on? Do you really think that one man has enough power to usurp the Creator, the source? No. The Creator knows what's going on. So our work right now is to get in alignment with the Creator, with source, with love, with life, so that we can play our role in whatever it is that's unfolding. I don't profess to know what's unfolding, but something good is unfolding. I promise you it is. I know it looks ugly, and our hearts go out. We're going to send some light and love and energy to our family in Ukraine, to our family in Poland, Romania, all of those places. But we also want to take on some good energy for ourselves. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me see if you remember this sound. Yes. Okay. Come on, let's settle in. Let us settle in. I got a new tool for you today. We're going to work with a new tool today, okay? We're going to work with a new tool. So I want to show you what that tool is. Yeah. This is a symbol for trust. This is a symbol for trust. So wherever you are right now, I want you to just settle down. Focus your attention on the image on the screen. Focus your attention on the image on the screen. This is a light code, an image for trust. Focus your attention right in the center of the light code. And we're going to take a 4-count inhale. We're going to hold that breath for the count of 4. And then we're going to exhale for the count of 4. Okay? Focusing right in the center of the image on the screen. Let us inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And relax. Come on, relax your body. Relax your mind. Focusing right in the center of the light code for trust. And we're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And relax. Check your shoulders. Make sure they're relaxed. You know the drill. Drop your hands to the side. Let the weight of your hands pull your shoulders down. Relax your belly. Relax your belly. Relax your belly. Focusing now on the first inner circle where you see those brown dots going around. Focus your attention there and just let your eyes follow that circle all around. As you inhale, trust. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And relax. And relax. Inhale, trust. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Trust. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. What are you doing? Excuse me 1 second. I'm grandmothering. Go back upstairs.
I'm trying to hug you.
No, okay. I can't hug you right now. I can't hug you right now. Go back upstairs. Did you finish your applesauce? Excuse me. I'm grandmothering today. Focus, 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 focus on that first circle with the brown dots. And inhale, trust. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Trust. 2, 3, 4, and exhale, trust. 2, 3, 4, and relax. Now allow your eyelids to close. Come, OJ, come. Allow your eyelids to close. OJ, come here. Come here. What did I tell you to do?
Go upstairs.
Okay, so do that. Don't touch anything. Go upstairs. Give me a hug. Go ahead. Okay.
Might I touch my own thing?
No, you can't touch your own things. Go upstairs.
Why?
Because I'm working right now. I'm working. I need you to go upstairs. And don't tease the dogs. Okay?
Okay.
Because I haven't been with you. I've been grandmothering on Saturday, yeah? What you see on the screen is a light code, and it's a collection of energy. It was created by Lee Didko. I've spoken to you about Lee Didko before. And what she does is she takes the symbols and colors of the universe and puts them together. And right now, more than anything else, we need to trust. We need to trust that everything is just as it needs to be. We need to trust ourselves. We need to trust the wisdom of the universe. We need to trust that all things are working out for our good, for the good of everyone. And it's going to be difficult and challenging to make sense of what we see with our physical eyes. So we want to go within. So I want to offer you something to consider, And this is what we're going to pray this morning, okay? Right where I am, God is. I am safe. Close your eyelids and just take that in. Right where I am, God is. Breathe that in and breathe it out. I am safe. And inhale, right where I am, God is. And breathe out, I am safe. Relax into that. Right where I am, God is. And I am safe. I want you to take your left hand and put it on the center of your chest. Take your right hand and put it at the base of your skull. And breathe in with me. Right where I am, God is. Breathe in. Breathe out. I am safe. Again, left hand is in the center of your chest. Right hand is at the base of your skull. Breathe in. Right where I am, God is. Breathe out. I am safe. Again, breathe in. Right where I am, God is. Breathe out. I am safe. Feel that in your body. Breathe in. Right where I am, God is. Breathe out. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Good. Now we're going to do some releasing. You remember the releasing that we do? For those who've been here for a while, we're going to inhale, turning our head over to our left shoulder, and exhale, bringing it all the way over to our right shoulder. Back to center. From center, we are inhaling, and as we inhale, we move our head to our left shoulder. And as we exhale, we move our head all the way over slowly to our right shoulder. And then back to center. We're going to do some releasing this morning, okay? Yeah, let me come back up here. I'm here. You can see me. Good, okay? Center yourself. Drop your hands to the side. Release, 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 release. All right. Now inhaling and moving your head to the left. I will give you the affirmation. Just listen to it, think it, hold it in your mind, okay? Inhale. I am releasing fear. Back to center. I'm choosing to release fear. All right. Inhale. I am choosing to release fear. Exhale, I am releasing fear now. Back to center. Let's do that one again. Inhale, I am choosing to release fear. Exhale all the way to the right. I am releasing fear now. Back to center. Good. Inhale, I am choosing to release stress. Exhale, I am releasing stress now. Back to center. I am choosing to release anxiety. Exhale, I am releasing anxiety now. Back to center. Let's release anxiety about money, okay? Inhale, come on, take a deep breath. I am choosing to release anxiety about money. Exhale, I am releasing anxiety about money now. Back to center. Inhale, I am choosing to release anxiety about my safety. Exhale, I am releasing anxiety about my safety now. Back to center. We are cutting across all the meridians, all the energy centers of our body with our most powerful tool, our mind and our mouth. Come on, let's get into it. Inhale, I am choosing to release anxiety about my welfare. Exhale, I'm releasing anxiety about my welfare now. Back to center. Let's just go there. I am choosing to release anxiety about the war in Ukraine. Exhale. I'm releasing anxiety about the war in Ukraine now. Back to center. Inhale. I am choosing to release upset about what's happening in the world. Exhale. I'm releasing upset about what's happening in the world right now. Back to center. Inhale. I'm choosing to release anger about what's happening in the world. Exhale. I'm releasing anger about what's happening in the world now. Back to center. Inhale. I'm choosing to release frustration about what's happening in the world. Exhale. I'm releasing frustration about what's happening in the world now. Back to center. Good. Take a breath. Left hand on your heart, right hand at the base of your skull. Close your eyelids. Let's see if you can feel this. Right where I am, God, source, creator, Christ, Allah, Buddha, whoever it is for you, right where I am, God is. I am safe. Come on, inhale. Right where I am, God is. Exhale, I am safe. Inhale, right where I am, God is. Exhale, I am safe. Inhale, right where I am, life is. Exhale, I am safe. One more. Right where I am, God is. Exhale, I am safe. And relax. I want you to rub your hands together. Come on, rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Just rub them together. Come on, put some speed in it. Rub them together. Gathering up all that energy that we just created. Come on, gather it up, gather it up, gather it up, gather it up. Now wash your face with it. Come on, wash your face with it. Wash your throat with it. Come on, wash your face with it. Cover your ears and your throat. Yes, your face. How does that feel? Do it again. Come on, rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Come on, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them. Calling in all of the love, all of the trust, all of the power that you are. Rub it into your hands. Now wash your face with it. Good. Cover your ears, cover your ears, cover your ears. And your throat. And your throat. Yeah, good. Bring them back together right here. right here. Good. Now I want you to turn them toward the screen and let's bless each other because we haven't been together in a while. Just bless each other. You know, some people don't know that they've got a blessing today. Come on, bless. Bless. May you know peace. May you know peace. Yeah. Now let's see, feel, imagine, intended to be so, that there's a map in front of us and we're sending this energy out to Ukraine, to Romania, to Poland, even to Russia. Yeah, even to Russia. May you know peace. Come on, send it out. Now that you've gathered up all of the power in your body, send it out. May you know peace. May you know love for one another. May you know love for one another. May you know love for one another. May the power of the Creator bring peace to you. May the power of the Creator, may the presence of the Creator bring peace to you. Yeah. Good. Good. Sending love out to all of you, wherever you are right now. All things are working together for our good. We may not know what that is, but all things are working together for our good because this is what I know to be true. Right where I am, God, source, creator is. God, goddess, all there is. God, by all the names it is known and called, Jehovah, Olodumare, Tikashala, Wankantanka, and all of the angels and the ancestors are surrounding us because we made the request, the reply. We know that God is in charge. Creator is in charge. Yes. Bring your hands back together. Bring your hands back together. Yeah. How does that feel? How do you feel? Yeah. Remember what it's time for you to do now. Don't just let the ways of the world take over your life. Spend some time each day sending good energy out. You know, if we keep looking at what's going on across the water and just being in horror, we will create horror. We can create something good. We can. So I'm here to remind you of a few things that that we learned to do during the antiviral days. Okay, remember that? So now we're not doing anti-war. We're rising and elevating above war. I want to remind you, beloveds, to breathe. Please breathe. You've got to breathe. And when you breathe in, take in what you want. I'm breathing in peace. I'm breathing in trust. I'm breathing in love. I'm breathing in safety. Breathe consciously. Don't forget to relax your body. Relax your body. Because so many people are walking around like this. You know, I love all the memes about the gas. Somebody I saw a meme that said, don't drive, drink, because beer is cheaper than a gallon of gas. Somebody said somebody went to the gas station and asked for $10 worth of gas. They said, where are they going? From pump 3 to pump 4? And it's okay. Don't go to the gas station with money complaining about the price of gas. Instead, be grateful that you have the money to put the gas in the car. Okay? We're at the gas pump. Who are you complaining? What are you fussing about? It doesn't matter. We know they're gouging us. We know there is. Because I want to know what happened to the gas that was in the pipeline 2 weeks ago before this mess started. We haven't used all of that gas, but that's okay. Right where I am, God is, and I will have what I need. Write that down. Right where God is, right where I am, God is, and I will have what I need. So what does that say, beloveds? Not only do you have to breathe deeply, you have to intensify your daily practice. You can't just get up and run out into the world. You can't afford to do that. You've got to stop. You got to breathe. You got to pray. You got to journal. You got to meditate. You got to do your yoga, your stretches, your workout. Otherwise, this thing is going to overwhelm us. High blood pressure, diabetes, heart, all of the things that we had before are going to be intensified with that energy that's coming over here. Intensify your daily practice, please. And I've got a tool I want to introduce to you, okay? I don't know if Nicole, are you on the thing? Are you on here? If you are, please put the link for the R spot in the thread so that people can call in on Tuesday and Thursday. Here's the other thing, beloveds. Right now, simplify your life. Simplify your life. Look at our beloved brothers and sisters in Ukraine. They had to pick up with what they could carry, what they could roll in the suitcase, and they had to get the heck up out of there, okay? And they didn't have time for the tchotchkes and the pots and the bootaba, all of the stuff that we collect. Hoarding. This thing, if we pay attention to what's going on, there are so many lessons in this, so many beautiful, powerful lessons. Simplify your life. Your life should be simple to the point that if you had to run tomorrow, you know what you're going to pick up and you got the bag to put it in. Can you hear that? Simplify. Stop hoarding, gathering. You know, not only do we hoard things, we hoard our love, we hoard our gifts, we hoard our talents. That's why I said it's time for me to what? It's time for me to shine, to step out, to grow up, to share, to be. It's time for me to what? Because we hoard. We hoard our talents, our gifts. We hoard our love. If there's anybody in the world that you're not speaking to, not only do you need to call me at the R spot, you need to cut that out. Because those people in Ukraine, when those bombs and things fell, they didn't have time to be mad at nobody. Look at the lessons that we're getting. Look at the strangers in other countries that let them in to their homes, people they don't even know. And we live behind bars and locks. Come on, people. Come on. Simplify your life. Look for what you can let go of now. What can you let go of? And anything that you think you are attached to, let it go. Okay? I don't care what it is. It doesn't mean you just throw everything away, but look at your attachments. I got to do this. I got to have that. I got to go here. I got to go there. No. Our brothers and sisters in Ukraine are providing us with a powerful message and a powerful lesson. Look what matters to them. What matters to them is family. What matters is love. What matters is getting to safety. And that's what we want to do. So look at what you can let go of. Okay. And this is spring. Spring is coming. All right. Next thing, keep your energy clean, beloveds. Keep your energy clean every single day. For those of you who have your aurosoma, use your aurosoma, use your Serapis Bay, use your pomanders, use your quintessences. You don't have to believe it. Just trust. Keep your energy clean. Otherwise, all of this stuff that's coming over, it's going to stick to you. It's going to become cooties and it's going to jump on you. Keep your energy clean. Whether you're using whatever you use. I don't care if you're doing a lemon bath, if you're doing Masterpiece products, if you're doing apple cider vinegar baths, just find a way to keep your energy clean. And what does that mean? That means no againstness. Don't be against anybody or anything. Don't even talk about what you think about what's going on over in Ukraine. No againstness. Because anytime you get into the debate, it creates division and againstness. And those are cooties that are going to stick to your body. The next thing you know, you're going to be fighting with your husband, your wife, your spouse, your sister. You're going to be doing that, okay? No againstness, none. No arguing. One of the things that we're seeing about this situation over in Ukraine is how argumentative and mean. You know, we're looking at Russia do it to Ukraine, but we do it to each other. We cut each other off on the road. We scream and holler. The Republicans fighting with the Democrats. Come here. The Democrats fighting with the Republicans. The straight people fighting with the gay people. The gay people fighting with the straight.
I really want to talk to TT.
Okay, you can. TT's not here. She's not here. So if you go up to your room, we'll call her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go to your room and don't bother the dogs. Leave that alone. That's mine. Bye. I got to get off of here because he's... No. You'll make that fall. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? The same thing that we see happening in Ukraine, we do to each other on a smaller scale. We yell at each other. We cuss at each other. We talk about each other. Now we see it in the big scale and we think it's about Putin and Ukraine. It's about you, boo. It's about you. It's about what we do every single day. And now we see it on the biggest scale and we're horrified. So let's clean it up on the lower scale so that it can start showing up on the bigger scale, okay? If your brother-in-law is a Republican or whatever, fine. Bless him anyway, okay? What else do I want you to keep your energy clean, beloveds? Keep your energy clean. Learn how to bite your tongue. If somebody says something that you think is crazy or what, just breathe, okay? I've got a new tool I want to share with you, okay? I didn't just come in to do this, but I want to introduce you to the Masterpiece Prayer Cards. This is a tool. It's a tool, particularly for those of you that think you can't pray, those of you who don't know how to pray, those of you who don't pray. So this is what I've done. I've created the Masterpiece Prayer Cards. Each day, just like the Awakenings app, these cards will give you a spiritual principle on one side and a prayer on the other side. Okay, let me see. I'm going to pull a card for us. Remember to check yourself cards because I think people like cards. It's something that they can have in their hand. It's something that they can hold on to. So I'm going to pick a prayer for us today and I'll read it to you and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, you put that to your forehead. Okay, Holy Spirit, guide me, bless me. What is it that we, the Global Community Connection, what is our prayer for the day? Okay. Our prayer for today is presence. Presence. Because your presence is so important. It says presence. The moment-to-moment experience and expression of compelling energy or divine essence. So understand that as you go through the day, moment by moment, focus your attention on your divine essence. Focus your attention on your divine essence, not on everything that's going on in the world. And when you confront somebody, see somebody, interact with somebody, focus on their divine presence, not on their behavior, not on what they're saying, not on what they're doing. Okay, Nicole, can you put the link for the Masterpiece cards in the chat? I don't have it. Then on the other side is the prayer. And the prayer for this, take a breath with me. Dear God, today I focus my attention on you as my recognition of your holy presence. What was our affirmation? Right where I am, God is. I now align my mind with my source, thinking as God thinks, willing as God wills. I choose to be your holy likeness and image, reflecting your loving presence into the world. I let it be, and so it is. That's the prayer. Now you can add to this prayer. You can add to its line. Dear God, today I focus my attention on you in me. I focus my attention on your light, your love, your beauty. I focus my attention on your glory. I focus my attention on your word today, God, as my recognition of your holy presence in me, as me, through me, around me, your holy presence in the world, God, even in Ukraine. I know it may not look like it, but I know you are there. I know you are responsible for getting the people out. I know you are responsible, God, for opening doors and hearts to those who have no place to go. I know you are responsible, God, and you are even working on those who are dropping the bombs and driving the tanks and pointing the guns. I know you are. So I now align my mind. Can you see? You can pray the prayer exactly as it is, or you can add to it. Now, also with your masterpiece prayer cards, there's not only the prayer cards, you get a journal. You get a journal. And in this journal, not only are there guidance and instructions, this is not just your normal journal that you pick up at the Dollar Tree. Okay? In here, there's a prayer that you can do to set yourself up, to pull your cards. And each day, the journal guides you. It gives you guidance. All right? Dear God, today I need this principle. Dear God, forgive me for. Dear God, help me. Dear God, guide me. Dear God. So, for those of you who may be hesitant about praying or praying out loud, the journal will guide you. I'm telling you, I worked on this. I've been working on this since 2014. Okay. Actually, 2013. That's when I started this. So the Masterpiece Prayer Cards and Journal, let me show you this. Not only do you get the beautiful box that you can open, you get the instructions, all right, a whole booklet of instructions, and you get a pouch. So you can keep your cards in the pouch, all right? Do that every day. And if you can't, if money and finances are challenging right now, just every day pray. Every day pray. All right. Use your masterpiece body wash. Do something to keep your energy clear, because I'm telling you, what's happening in Ukraine today, it'll be over here tomorrow. Okay. It's snowing. All right. On the first day of daylight saving time, it's snowing. The link is right under the screen. Look under the screen and you see the link. All right. Okay. So I just thought it was time for us to come together. I thought it was time for us to connect. I can't do it every Saturday anymore because I'm grandmothering now. But I want to remind you, you have tools, beloved. You have tools. We haven't done the spiritual spa in a while, but the spa now has a newsletter. So if you want the spiritual spa newsletter, go to my website, Iyanla.com, and you can sign up for the spa newsletter, and it will give you something to do. So remember, as we go through these next few weeks and days, remember, right where I am, God is, I am safe. Right where God is, I am. Right where I am, God is, I am loved. Right where I am, God is, I am guided. Right where I am, God is, I am protected. Whatever it is that you need, know that it's right where you are. You don't have to go out anywhere and look for it. And we keep sending that light energy to Ukraine. When you swing your feet on the side of the bed in the morning, when you hit that alarm, sit up. And before you go get your coffee or your English muffin or your whatever it is, please say, right where I am, God is. I am safe throughout this day. Intensify your daily practice. Don't forget to breathe. Simplify your life. Let go of againstness, of arguing. Keep your energy clean. Okay? Can you do that? All righty. And remember what time it is. What time is it for you? You know, my grandson watches the Bubble Guppies, and they say, what time it is? What time is it? It's time for lunch. What time it is? What time is it? It's time to intensify your practice. It's time to breathe. Know that I love you. Know that I'm here with you. Know that we can do this. Know that no matter what happens, we are going to be okay. And know that we, the global community connection, stayed together for over 17 months. And there's a power and there's an energy within us. Spiritual warriors, suit up. Pray every day. Pray every day, whether you have masterpiece prayer cards or not. Pray every day. Get you over to Masterpiece and get you some clearing and releasing or some purification body wash, or just do your apple cider bath, your Epsom salt bath. Keep your energy clean. Okay. I love you. Deep bow. And you just never know when I'm going to pop in to say, welcome to the Global Community Connection. Now, this will be up on my Facebook page. So all of the links that you need will be there. Okay. Thank you for joining me this morning. Now get about your day. Have a great, great day. In fact, be a great day. Be a great day. Abundance Nation, peace to you. Healing Ancestral Happers, peace to you. Deep bow, spiritual warriors. Deep bow to my global community connection. Bye.